Howdy folks, how's it diddling? In this video, taking the mighty MG for an MOT. So, I've got about an hour to get there. So come and join me. Should be a good one. How much rust? All of it. But first port of call, I need to go and get some petrol. We're on a quarter of a tank, so need to go and get some more go-go juice. Right, onwards to a petrol station. Contact. Right, here we are. Alright, let's go in, get some petrol and scooch off. Right, fueled up, but let's crack on. And here we are. Right, let's plug this in and find out why the engine light's come back on. Now, I have just plugged the computer in and it says that it is the circuit heater bank number 1, which relates to the front lambda sensor, the pre-cat lambda sensor, the one that I haven't replaced, and apparently they are prone to going. So I'm going to get on that and go in and book it in, probably have myself a cigarette, and then we'll see you in there. Right, the car's in. It's over there on the ramp, being tested, so it's just a nervous wait now. See if it passes. Fingers crossed. Look at that. It's a Jag. That's really nice, that is. Yes, I like that. That's a bit of all right. Yeah, tidy bar. Well, it failed, so didn't do too bad. Now the thing it failed on, horn not working, but unfortunately I forgot to tell the guy that it works on the button, so that's no problem. Headlamp aim is too high on the near side. That's the headlight that I replaced, but that can be adjusted. But the biggie is the where we got the carbon monoxide. Exhaust carbon monoxide content at idle exceeds manufacturer's specified limits. Fast idle test, it failed. So the manual check, it passed. The CO carbon, so it's meant to be it's running at 1.53 and the maximum is 0.030, so it's really high. The HC, that's passed, that's no problems. Pass, and then the idle speed, that failed. So manual check, pass, but again CO, it's at 72 there, and the maximum, so it's at 0.72, and the maximum is 0.50. So yeah, emissions. That's a bit of a bugger because the car is got, it's got a brand new cat on it, so gonna have to try and figure something out. Gives me I've got less than a week now really to get this re-MOT'd. The headlight is no problem, the horn works, it's just the carbon monoxide content. So yeah, bit bummed at that, but hey ho. Well, a couple of days later, it's now Sunday, and we're working back on the MG. So got the old lambda sensor out, and if you can just see there, I think that's part of the problem of the issue. So this is damaged, and clearly wasn't going to work, and you might be able to hear, sounds like Christmas broken baubles. So old one out, nice new shiny one in. So there's the part code, so there we go, nice new shiny one. And it turns out that this one is by Quinton Hazel, so nice manufacturer, but also this piece here is a lot thinner. Now the issue that, the reason that this one's broke, and as you can see, very bent and buggered, is because this car has been Dukes of Hazzard and yeeted. So, and that is being caused by the engine block hitting the sensor and just absolutely naddering it. So now I fitted a new cat to this back in 22. I know that I should have replaced this, but I thought, it'd be alright. Clearly it's not. So I get this nut one chucked in and go from there. And there we go. It's all in. Bit of a pain. But you can see there's a bit of a gap between that and the engine block. So if we go up top, routes through there and then just plugs into this little plug here. So that's done. Next, take this cover off. We're going to do the spark plugs. There is different sizes, so the ones for the back are much longer and the one from the front is a lot shorter. Yes, an engine. So this is what we're going to be using, some Denzos. So let's get the old ones out first. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got the proper spark plug thing, but I do got these, which should just be, yes. Alright, what we got? We got NGKRs in here. They don't look too bad. Yeah. So we'll very carefully plop these in. Go from there. So I'll do this 3 more times and then get back to you. That's not meant to be like that. Now, looks horrible and they've got tape round it, but doesn't affect the probe. So I'll get some of these ordered up, but I think it's just the fact that this plastic's got hot, cold, brittle, and it's snapped. The other one came out fine, just this one, but we'll get that replaced as soon as possible. Right, that will do it for now. Done the headlight, adjusted it quickly, kind of roughly, you know, kind of stood in front of the driver's one, marked it near my crotch, and then shuffled over, and yeah, it's about right. So yeah, that's done. O2 sensors in. Now I have got some secret sauce in order to be able to help with the emissions. So what I'll be doing is popping to the petrol station again, just adding about a tenner's worth of fuel to make sure I've got about half a tank, and then chucking some secret sauce, which hopefully should lower the emissions as well. But I'm pretty sure with the new oxygen sensor in, well, that should do it. Also, I've just had to, the reason it's dark as well, I've had to fiddle about with the driver's sill, the side skirt, because the glue decided to come off. Yeah, so let me quickly show you that as well. So I ended up taking the sill completely off. It's only a couple of screws. You've got three there, and then 3 at the front, and then a couple of clips underneath, and it just pops off. So the glue had actually come undone, and the reason for that was because of this bracket in here. You probably can't see it that very well, but this bracket goes along, bends, and then where my finger is, it bolts to the body. Well, the bracket had actually snapped around about there. Yeah, can't really see it. So this was just flopping down. So this bracket was doing absolutely naff all. So I've taken it off. I've repaired it with the plastic heat gun, which I've done on the front bumper, and then got some Q-Bond as well to put over it, and just to give it some extra strength. Cleaned the sill up, cleaned up the area between. It's all bolted on. As you can see, I've got just some bits of wood just to help there and there. So that should do. Well, we're back at the MOT station. So it's been a bit of a cold morning. I would have filmed a little bit of it, but I had to be here at 8. I've just got here with 8 minutes to spare. So put some fuel in. I've put some Cataclean in it, even though it doesn't really need it, but hey, it's going to help. Also, whilst driving here, didn't have any issues with the engine light coming on, so just going to sit here, keep it nice and warm, and hopefully be first one in to slaughter in, and yeah, fingers crossed. Join me on the other side when I find out if it's passed on the emissions. I bloody hope so. Right, folks, how did we do on the MOT retest? Well, I can tell you, it's passed. Yes! The MG has passed its MOT. Fantastic. Was a bit of a struggle with the emissions, but eventually, after persistence, it's through. Now I can even show you. Look. pass. Yes. So that means, with it being a pass on the MG, that we will be at Rustival on the 9th of March at the British Motor Museum. This essentially was going to make the do or die if this actually was going to make it. Because if it wasn't, then I'd have to message the folks at Rustival and say, can I put the Peugeot and take this off? And it was just going to be a load of faff. But thankfully, it's passed. I'd like to give a big shout out to Midlands Automotive Group in Spondon. They were the guys that, you know, they persisted with doing the emissions. They did it all above board, and yeah, so we've got a pass. So another MGZL back on the road. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's certainly been an emotional roller coaster for me. If you want to give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's entirely up to you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, folks. And till the next time at Rustival, have a good one, and remember, tidy bar.